Your hometown station.
It is 8:40 on your hometown station, KHTS, and good morning. Welcome to Wednesday. I'm Tori. My in-studio guests this morning, Trevor Rice and Rob Stern. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Tori.
You are partners at a very important firm in town, Stern, Kory, Sreden, and Morgan.
You got it right. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. I had a cup of coffee this morning. You're celebrating a huge anniversary.
40 years.
How many?
40 years.
40 years. Yep. That's huge. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. We're very excited.
Are we having a party? Is streamers, some
we're
sandwiches?
Here.
Oh, this is the party.
This is the party right now.
This
is it.
You guys throw a little bit of a lame party, but it's okay. We're good.
We're accountants.
We're good.
Come on.
So tell me about being an accountant. First of all, what is that like? You got to have some smarts about the numbers, huh?
Well, first and foremost, let me just shout out to all the people affected by the Las Vegas incident. We've had family and friends that were impacted by it, so our firm's prayers go out to them. But
Trevor, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Thank you.
Of course. What's it like being an accountant? Well,
yeah.
Most people think we're very busy for 3 months and then take 9 months off in vacation. It's not quite exactly the case.
There is a bit of a rumor about that, yeah. Uh-huh.
There has been. We're a company that provides service year-round. And things happen with clients. They may need to, buy a car and have a question, open up a business, sell a business. So it's really just a full year worth of work, and just trying to service all of the clients throughout the year.
Well, businesses also continue to pay taxes quarterly. Yes, if you own a business, there's not just April. Don't you have to? A lot of businesses pay quarterly. So, are you involved in that as well?
They pay quarterly. Self-employed individuals will pay in their taxes quarterly. There are a number of different filings that a small business may have to do. Payroll tax returns can be done quarterly, sales tax returns, a lot of annual forms. Tax planning is huge, and that can occur really any time of the year. We have businesses that have year ends that are, let's say, in June or throughout the year. So planning doesn't always necessarily occur in December. So it's those kinds of businesses that, will require more full service throughout the year.
I know we're going to talk about how the business was founded and get into a whole bunch of history and some wonderful things about your firm. But I do have a question. Do you guys eat and sleep and wake up thinking numbers? Is that...
Only the first part of the year.
Do you?
We're just super busy.
You just wake up and say, "Oh, wait a second! I remember there's a new tax law. We have to, I can,
sad. Yeah.
Yeah. Sadly, I was just telling a client because October is a due date for individuals that are on extension, and I woke up thinking this particular client something that I wanted to ask them as far as a tax credit, and I actually woke up before my alarm went off, which is pretty sad. I can't even get a full night's sleep, but that's okay. That's what we're there for.
But sad for you, not sad for your clients, because clearly you have them first in mind, and it wakes you up out of a dead sleep. So again, Trevor, sorry about that. But now let's talk about the firm. How was it founded? When was it founded?
So it was founded, obviously, 40 years ago. My parents started the firm back, 1977. And
so your parents are number people too.
My dad's a CPA. And he was working in San Fernando, and there was a CPA who was retiring at the time, and he bought out his firm and worked and took on Greg Kory as a partner after that, and then Lloyd Sreden, Ron Morgan, and he's since retired, but we've taken over.
The rest is history. What makes you guys, I think I already know part of the answer because we just talked about you waking up out of a dead sleep, but to help your client. But what makes your firm stand out to a go-to business here in the SCV?
Well, we like to think of ourselves as a full-service CPA firm. So we tell our clients we basically do everything other than legal work. So obviously that involves tax preparation and planning. It also involves generating financial statements for business clients where their bankers are requesting it, helping out with their accounting needs, but also doing all of the other filings, kind of the things that we just touched on. So payroll tax returns and sales tax returns and 1099s and business license forms and all of those administrative burdens that the taxpayer has to deal with.
I'm glazing over. Like, you see, and you know exactly what you're talking about. That's why we need to go to you.
Correct.
Because you don't seem to glaze over. You're just saying all those words now, and I just want to give you all my paperwork and say, okay, see you when you're all done, and I'll write the check. That's all I want to do.
And as a business owner, you want to focus on your craft. And if you're bogged down in all of this paperwork that you're going to have to file quarterly and annually and sometimes monthly, it takes your focus off of what you do best.
Oh, absolutely.
So we try to let that come in-house. We take care of that, and that lets the business owner thrive and do what they do best.
Absolutely. You let us sleep and get a good night's sleep, and then that's your burden, waking up out of a dead sleep. As a small business in the Santa Clarita Valley, what's been the key to this longevity? 40 years, that's a long time.
We try to promote our employees and, our business to get involved in the community. We are involved in Rotary Club and Kiwanis Club and Chamber of Commerce and different boards and nonprofit organizations. It's important, and it's helped get our name out in the community and
it must make you feel good too. I mean,
Yeah.
right, Rob? I mean, you are involved in the community, giving back. You work and serve these clients. That's your job, and then you give back. How do you have time to do what you do? What do you guys do for fun? What do accountants do for fun? It has to be something completely not number worthy.
Well, yeah, I mean, personally, I'm involved in martial arts, but my background, I came from a personal training background at the gym. So it's kind of the complete opposite. People look at me, with an athletic background, how'd you migrate into a CPA position? And, in college, I had my first professor said, yeah, you work for 4 months and you make good money and then you take the rest of the time off. And I'm thinking, that's good for me, Didn't quite work out that way, but yeah, so there's other interests.
So you're into martial arts a little bit. Is that like a little bit of an oxymoron? I don't know. Martial arts numbers.
Well, I mean, I like to look at it as I got a punching bag and I can just take out my frustrations and, pick on the IRS and that's kind of my approach.
There you go. And you get
take that stress away, and then I'm revamped for the morning.
And you get a good workout. Rob, what about you? What do you do? What do you do for fun? You work at the at your business and you're helping out the community. So what do you do for fun?
Well, I like to. I do work a lot, but I do like to, when I get away, just be away from work and travel. And
travel's the deal, huh?
Travel is a lot of fun. Yeah, just to get away.
Are there any business or industry trends you've been observing the last couple of years, how you need to change your approach to what you do?
Well, we're certainly in a digital age now, and a lot of taxpayers are able to prepare their own returns. So that can be, somewhat of a challenge. We obviously like to recommend having a professional do it. Even the person who might just have a W-2 and a very simple return, maybe they might be missing out on tax credits. Small business owners, we've seen some try to prepare their own returns. Generally not the best idea. Certainly there are some planning opportunities that a CPA can present. As an example, maybe as a business owner, you've got a couple of teenagers at home, and if you put them on payroll, we can get some large tax deductions. You can actually pay them, and they won't even have to file a return on that income. So it's a way for...
Yeah, who knows this stuff? But you guys, see,
yeah, exactly.
That's why you need a professional. Who would have even known that?
And there's a number of those kinds of planning opportunities that are there. And, like we said earlier, the business owner is great at their craft, but they need to bring on that professional to make sure that they're capturing all those tax deductions. You don't want to give the government any more than you need to. In today's age, cash flow is key.
We kind of need every cent.
You need every cent. And not only that, but you shouldn't be, spending your own time doing those things, when you can either focus on family or focus on your business. So that's why we're here.
Trevor and Rob, huge pleasure having you guys in studio. You kind of put that stereotype of accountants are not fun guys over to the side. You are very fun guys, and I wish you another 40 years in the SCV. Thank you for serving the community and being there. If our listeners are in the car right now and they're like, I like these dudes. I want to talk to them. What's the phone number? What's the best way to get in touch with you? Is it a website or a phone number?
We have our website, www.sksm.com. It's our firm initials. Or you can reach us at 661-286-1040.
Say that number again.
661-286-1040.
Excellent. And if you're in the car and you can't write anything down, you know not to worry. You go to hometownstation.com. We will get you there. Trevor Rice, Rob Stern, partners at Stern, Kory, Sreden, and Morgan. Thank you very much, guys.